Mario 17 with the follow-up episodes of the last one. Another Let's Play Farming Simulator 2017. For those of you who are watching the episode before, I suddenly had to end at the end. All of a sudden, okay, I'm going to end this episode, and I left. So I looked down, and there was a spider crawling on my leg, and before I could get my hands down there and get him off of me, he bit me, go figure, and in the process of me trying to jerk away from the spider, I spilled my water all over my desk at the same time, which ran all over my keyboard, got all over my computer, and luckily nothing fried or burnt up. I had to pause the game and deal with the spider, deal with the water running everywhere. It was quite comical from this end, and not comical at the same time. So I don't know, it was weird. I mean, I just looked down and like, why is there something crawling on my leg? I couldn't tell what it was, and then boom, I looked, oh my goodness, it's a spider. I don't think it was anything poisonous or they're all poisonous, anything deadly. I don't think it was a black widow or anything like that. I couldn't tell exactly what it was because I was too busy smashing it into smithereens. And then my dog ran along, saw what it was laying on the floor after I had smashed it, and decided to eat it. So now I couldn't tell you what it was anyways. So I guess while I'm finishing up this field, if my leg starts to swell up, I will tell you, and we'll hope for the best. But so far so good. I got a little red spot there. I can tell I got bit, but that's about it. So, yeah, I'm back. I survived. The computer survived. I was more worried about the water spraying everywhere than I was the spider. Too funny. And just out of the blue, there's a spider on my leg. And I'm definitely afraid of the darn things. I don't like them one bit. I'm not a spider person at all. I can't even get them close to like seeing one outside. You know, you run in, you see their web and stuff. I can't get near it. Ugh. Yeah, if there's one in the house, I can't kill it. I gotta get somebody else to kill it. I can't do it. No, they give me the heebie-jeebies. So, yep, that was almost like a nightmare come true for me. I'm not a spider person at all. So, oof, no good whatsoever. It was outright terrifying. But I remained rather calm. I'll have to check out the video there at the end, though. But I was rather calm. I didn't want to shout and scream into the microphone and sound crazy. So, anyways, we'll wrap this field up here and check out our payday. I was just going to call it good, and I thought, well, no, we can't be in the middle of taking on a field like this and then just leave you guys hanging on the payday. Although I'm probably going to harvest that field too. Thought maybe I'd better come back and finish it up with you guys. Especially the weird way that ended. That was just an odd way to end the video. Spiders. Ooh. I mean, can you imagine a spider that's big enough to snatch you up, you know, and haul you off out of your house or something? Imagine you come walking out of your house and want to go to work, you hit some web, and it, you know, is strong enough that you can't get away from it. I mean, it's already bad enough if you run into it when they're little. Imagine one big enough to get some web that would stick you in and you can't move it. I think I'm running down. Oh, terrible. That's nightmares, man. That's what keeps you up at night right there. I'll wake up sometimes in a dead sweat thinking about that. Whew. I mean, just think about that. Oh, they bite you. Oh. Then they run off and leave you sitting there. Not a whole lot of web on you, but enough you can't go nowhere. The more you struggle, the more you go into the web, and you're slowly becoming paralyzed, but you're not dead. Ugh, terrible, terrible thought. And then, you know, eventually it would kill you. And you know what's sad? Spiders, think about them, then they liquefy you. That's what the poison does. It's not venom, it's poison. Venomous snakes. The poison liquefies you, and then they come along and they drink you, for lack of better terms. The liquefied innards. That's why they don't eat their thing right away. Like a praying mantis, you know, like if it kills you, it's going to eat you right away because it's got mandibles and he's going to crunch you up and eat you. But a spider's going to leave you because it's going to let the poison liquefy you. It's like freaky. Ugh. That's just a terrible way to go. I think I'd rather burn to death than have spiders big enough to take you out. Saw that movie, what was that, Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers, the second one with the spider. Oh. Terrible, terrible stuff. It seems like every game you play, like I play a lot of Path of Exile, you know, spiders. And, oh, I really enjoy those areas because I can smash and squish and kill spiders for days. They can make a game, you know, spider killer. I'd buy it just to kill spiders left and right. I'd probably pay $100 to play that game. Ugh, I'm looking at my leg and it doesn't seem to be too red, so I think I'm good. Nothing's turning black, nothing's swelling up. Not that it would probably do it that fast anyways. There's only been a few minutes in between the last video and this one, so yeah, that'd be alright. Okay, I'll wrap this field up. We'll get a payday. Then we'll end this episode, and I might go do the other one. I don't know, off camera. I might not. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Might just go do my crops. I still do want to buy the bigger header. This will just about pay for that. Not quite, but close. I think the bigger cultivator would be fine for now, and then wait, harvest my crops, maybe do one more of these fields, and then see what we can do from there. You can see how much of this I missed, though. I mean, there's a whole lot of corn sitting over there, but it won't matter once we get down to the end of this. Yeah, man. Oh, and kudos to my driving ability. I kept harvesting while being bit, while attempting to stop the water from pouring everywhere and clean up the water, while holding up my monitor, holding up my keyboard, holding up my computer. I managed to get everything cleaned up and still drove and harvested at the same time. So I only went off course a little. It wasn't the worst in the world. It could have been far worse. So that was good. That was some definitely ninja driving there, one-handed and trying to maintain. See, if I had a wheel, I'd have been all over the place. But I was able to just kind of set it, let it go, and it was able to continue forward. So I could see my thing harvesting while I'm trying to battle the scourge of death from a spider. This thing was no bigger than probably, I don't know, about pinky nail. It wasn't the smallest spider I've ever seen, but it wasn't big. It wasn't one of those jumping spiders either, so I don't know. It was definitely where I have to title this episode, put it like an extra title, "A Spider Bit Me" or something. Craziness. Yeah, I guess if you never see another video from me, you know I died from the spider bite, right? I don't even know why. I guess because I jerked my leg is why it bit me. I don't know. I mean, because when I felt it, I looked down at it, and when I moved my leg and kind of like tried to knock it off my foot because I was trying to still record. And then if you watch the end of the last video, right when I say, okay, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, we're going to end this episode here. And I did it really fast. That's when it bit me, and I reached down and knocked it off my hand. I don't know if you better hear it. I'll have to listen to it. But it's like, why did you bite me? I didn't do anything. You were crawling on me, I wasn't invading your territory. Too funny. Although, in retrospect, one bonus, my desk is nice and clean now. After the water was spilled everywhere and I had to wipe it up, so that was nice. Alright, this should wrap it up right here at the end. We'll see if we have to make a turn. Can I make a turn? I think we're going to have to make a... maybe not. Make a turn? That's amazing. We'll be able to leave that whole swath, of corn. I got to make a little bit of a turn anyways. Not much of one. There we go. That's a lot of corn. Wow, that's not bad. 21,000, 22,000 total. So, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And this one here needs doing as well. I think I'm going to run down and do number 25. Give me a little bit more money, and then go buy me the bigger header. I think I'm going to buy the bigger corn header because I like doing corn and sunflower. But I like corn, so I think I'm going to do that. I wonder how much he's going to offer me to do this one. Probably about the same, I guess, as that one. That one was 22, so this should be pretty similar, right? That'd give me 60-something thousand. That wouldn't be bad. Let's see here. How much are you offering, buddy? What's he growing? Soybean. Oh, he's off a lot. Well, it won't take as long. All right, let's do this one real quick. We'll do it together real fast. All right, let me back up here. Whoop, wrong way. Got to unfold the thing. Yeah, this is that big gigantic header, isn't it? There's a tree there. Whoops. Man, there's... Oh, you can run right over those. That's nice. See that? I'm preparing to lead the field thing. Attach. Alright, now I need to unfold the combine. And then I have to lower the header. Then go back, and then I can... Well, let's see, fold. What else I gotta do? Fold header, lift header, nope, detach, type. What else I gotta do? Fold combine. No. 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 Okay. I gotta be able to turn it on. Fold no. Don't want to fold it. I'll unfold it again. Unfold. Enable saw swap. No. Ain't change tool screen. Lift header. Okay. Fold header. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't do that one. Okay. Now lower it. Okay, now turn it on. I forgot. Okay, here we go. This won't take long at all, this big old head. Which one is this? Is the, I can't go to the store while I'm doing this. I can't think of what, this is the bigger one, not the 5. These are the much bigger pieces. Yeah, this doesn't take long at all. I did this once before for this guy. It was really quick. I like how that, you know, just looks so much different than the corn, which is good. I mean, it's just a bitmap resolution, but still, you know, it looks good. It looks like it's got weight to it. They did a good job with that. It doesn't feel cheap. I'll put the thing out. That's the exact same combine we were just using. Just not, I should, wonder if it'll let me, empty his stuff here. Hey, your stuff's on the ground there, dude. Let's just say, move pipe over trailer. Nope, it won't let me. Let's see. Unfold header, lift header, detail. No, it's not going to let me empty his stuff. Although that would be cool. And you can change it angle out, yeah. That'd be neat if it let me empty his grain right here in the ground. Now, if I plowed or harvested your field, the grain's out there in the ground. Good luck. Of course, I don't think you'd get paid. Probably get shot, but you know. So 30-something minutes. It'll probably take us 15 to do it. We'll see. It won't take real long. For those of you wondering about the spider bite update, it is getting redder, but overall not bad. Doesn't look like it's going to be an issue at all. I can still go trick-or-treating and get my candy. Yeah, it happened on Halloween. It must have been a Halloween spider. Somebody's version of a trick. Alright. That's a big... I think... Is this the biggest one we can get? I don't remember if this is the biggest one. I think it is. No, there's one more bigger than this. One that completely like unfolds and everything, I think. I remember last year, or 2015, the one I had was really big. I had a really massive one. Yes, I know I'm kind of going off, but I'm rounding it off so that I've got round edges, so it's easier to turn. This corner off. Just like mowing grass in your front yard. Except I mow my grass with a tractor and a finishing deck. This the acreage. The zero-turn mower would probably do it just as fast, but it would break down too much. Rough ground. Not exactly the smoothest ground in the world. So we've had regular like tractor or mowers, had zero turns and stuff out here, and it just doesn't work as well. They just burn up belts, burn up bearings, wheels break down. The only thing that seems to be able to handle it is the tractor itself. That and it allows me to go, because I have areas on the edges that I don't keep mowed. I hit them about twice a year with a bush hog. So the tractor is nice for that. And that is, I don't know how much one of those things costs in real life. That's got to be 200 plus, right? That's an expensive piece of equipment. Very specialized now, farming. Not something just any yokel could get into and do. Back in the day, if you couldn't do anything else, you could farm at least. Well, it's not that way now. You got, specialized equipment, specialized seed, specialized everything. That's like a small fortune to get into. Turn on the beacon. Quick. Yeah, back in the old days, horse, a buggy, and then even turn of the century, a small regular tractor, nothing overly fancy, and time, sunshine, water, and you could pretty well farm. I'm not saying you'd be the most successful farmer, but you could do it. You could make an income and then eat some of the food that you grew, depending on what you're growing. If you're growing corn, obviously you could eat some of that, but wheat and stuff, you could turn into bread. And for a long time, that was the thing. You grew wheat and stuff. And of course, this is soybean, but you'd grow wheat, keep a large portion of it, keep it dry. You got to make your own flour. When you think about it, flour, just grind it up once you beat the chaff. You grind up flour, and then you've got the flour. From there, some water and some fat, and you got bread. You don't even need yeast. You can do it without yeast. Unleavened bread, as the Bible calls it. You think about Gideon in the Bible. He's off beating in the wine press, hiding from the Midianites, so that he can beat the wheat and be able to take home the grain, so he could grind it into flour for his family. So back in those days, and even prior to 1800s and stuff, right around the 1800s, you had that ability to grow wheat and be able to make your own bread. It just it's a process. It was time consuming, and you had boys because of this. You'd go out, you'd get a wife and have several children so they can help you, and your neighbors would help, and you'd get together and help each other. So that was important. It's how you lived. I mean, some people could go down and buy that stuff, but for a lot of people, a small field of wheat carried them for a long time. Because you don't realize, you think of a field this big, you think, oh well, that's not a lot. That's a lot of wheat, and it only takes a handful of wheat grain to pound into flour, and it pounds into quite a bit of flour. It does stretch quite a long way. I've done it. Now, I've never done it to survive, but I've done it just to do it. But man, that makes me want to grow some wheat, though. I want to grow a field of wheat, make my own flour reserves. You just have to have a very airtight container where you can put it in once you've ground it out. You gotta let it dry, not a lot, but a little. Let it set and dry after you've separated the wheat from the chaff. Yeah, I would like to do that. I'm looking to get me some wheat seed and growing some wheat. And you don't need this kind of equipment. You can chop it down, and you can harvest it that way. and grab the heads, and you beat the wheat. You can beat it against a stick or beat it with a stick. You grab it in bundles, tie it together, and then you can beat the wheat with a stick or something. It'll caught, and you do it over like a blanket, and the chaff and the wheat will fall. And then you just got to separate, and then away you go. The chaff is it's like the casing that goes around. It's on the outside of the wheat itself. So it's definitely it's a little bit different than. It's obviously different than the flour you're going to buy in the store. The flour you buy in the store is bleached. The white flour, it is bleached. It's made that color. If you go out and buy a bag of wheat flour with no additives, you can find some in the store. That's about what you would be looking at. It's definitely got a browner tint to it. It's not white. It's just, there's something about doing that with your hands that makes a difference. So, not easy to do though. You're talking about a lot of work and time consuming, very time consuming. Not something you're going to do really fast. You have to grow it, you have to water it, you have to wait for it to grow, you have to harvest it, you have to, it's just, you're talking manual labor, and that was the biggest difference between back then and now. Nowadays, man, we're not used to manual labor, most of us. Not something we are, not only are we not used to it, we're not overly fond of it either. So, and I'm not either. I mean, I'll admit it. In today's day and age, we're more apt to go hire somebody to chop down a tree than chop it down ourselves. We're more likely to go to Winn-Dixie or Publix or Walmart and buy our food than we are to try and grow it. And who has cows on their property for milk anymore? Nobody. You go to the store and you buy milk. You pay somebody to have 1,000 cows on their property and to get the milk for you. So that's just that's the way we do things nowadays. You don't go fishing to stock your freezer full. You go buy fish whenever you want it, because it's grown in farms now. And you don't go out and hunt deer or things of that nature, because you can just get cow anytime you want it, because somebody has thousands of cows on their property. But we pay for that in a different way though, because it's just the amount of cows, the amount of animals. You've seen how some of them are treated sometimes, but then the water usage and stuff. So it's great, modern convenience, but there's some side effects to it. No doubt about that. Definitely side effects. I'm just rambling on about anything. It's what you do when you're farming, right? I'm waiting on my till to come back for my tractor. And one of the wheels spin out, so I got to get it. I'm not good with tools and stuff, so I got a guy tapping the rethreading and tapping, so you can reattach the wheel and one of the disc wheels. The thing was vibrating really bad. It was vibrating so much it was shaking the tractor. So he's repairing that one and two more that have become just wore out. It's like soap, this, that, and the other. Everybody used to make their own soap way back in the day. You don't do that anymore. So many different things have changed, with the modern world. A lot of it for the better. But then again, when you think about your food, half the stuff you don't know what's in it. We have no clue what's in half the food we eat, and some of it, half the ingredients we can't pronounce. So it's like I said, there's side effects to that stuff. Convenience definitely has side effects. That's for sure. We feed our kids that stuff. We try not to buy too much of that stuff. We limit as much as we can the unknown ingredients stuff, especially boxed meals. Go to the store and buy a boxed meal or something, and you want to eat it, look at the ingredients. There's so much salt, there's preservatives, there's this, there's that. It's not good for you. Alright, we should have to do, what, one more pass this way, one more pass the other way. Well, that should just about wrap this up. Get our money. I'll do a quick purchase and then we'll end the video there, and let's see what we're going to get, and I can run up to the store and get it. I think I'll get the bigger header. I wouldn't mind the bigger planter, but I do have to buy two, so that's expensive. I have to buy two headers too, though, so I think I'll just buy the bigger header like this and not the corn header. I don't know. Maybe the corn header, I can focus on growing corn and then sunflower seeds and just alternate back and forth a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. At some point, get into the cows. Got to do some silage, things of that nature. Definitely got to get into the cows though, because I don't want to do, like I said, with the map the way it is, the cows being right next to the farm. Might as well get into the cows, and then you can do the milk. I think I might buy. I gotta buy a water tank. I gotta buy a mower, because cows eat. What is it? Grass? Let me look here. Cows eat grass, but silage and hay, which I currently don't have a way to get the hay, and then so they can survive without the power food. But so you need grass, you need a mixer. Oh man, you can do it with just doing silage or hay, but anyways, I don't have that equipment yet, so I need to get. Let's see, I need a water tank, I need a mower, I need a way to collect the mower, I need a way to collect the the hay, so I'd have to grow straw. I can do that with grass too though, so if I remember right, do the straw or do the grass, and then you flip it, and then you can come back and turn it into bales too. So if I remember right, I can do that with grass, but you're also going to have, you can't feed them corn, so you have to grow wheat, at least on one of your fields, wheat and then barley probably, or something like that, to continue to have the hay. So you're going to have to then be able to pick that up, bale that. I don't have to buy a baler. Yeah, that's expensive. Sheep are easier. You can just throw the grass in there, but let's see. Sheep are way up the road. Pigs are way to the other end of this town there. It's too far. My chicken coop is way over by number 9. Go figure. Why my chicken coop is over by number 9, I don't know. I mean, why not make a map with your cows on one side, your pigs on another, fields out in the front, your chicken coop on the property? I don't know. Makes sense. I don't need time sinks in a game where I'm going to drive all over the place. Just kind of silly to me. But anyways, what are you going to do? Finish doing this guy here. So yeah, I'll need a water tank, so I get him water. Yeah, that's a lot to get. I'd have to do quite a few of these missions to do that. But, something to look forward to. Then you get a bunch of cows going, and a bunch of cows, and be able to start doing the milk and then sell them for meat, not just the milk. Alright, so one more pass, and we will be done. Be ready to move on. This thing turned around, this big old beast. This should do it here. I shouldn't have to come back. Especially if I get over here good and pull up a good full mouthful as they were. out. Yeah, to let you guys know, I am also going to be getting, I don't know if you've heard or seen Transport Fever. I was a big fan of Train Fever, so I will be getting Transport Fever. I was unable to get into the beta because I didn't play Train Fever enough, or didn't put enough videos up, I guess you could say. So I'll have to wait until November 8th when it comes out, but I'll be getting that one, and definitely will be doing some videos on that as well. That game is a whole lot of fun. There'll be more videos of that than probably anything else. I'm also going to start putting up some videos on PoE again. I'm not going to do the whole let's play and wander through. I'm just going to show you some of the builds to do, maybe run some of the maps, especially the new Atlas world maps, and show you some of that. It's a whole lot of fun to play that game. It's one of those things where you can just turn it on, go kill some bad guys, and not have to overly think things. Kind of like this, you know, you can turn it on, go plow some fields, not have to overly think things, and that's always enjoyable. Games like that are definitely a good thing to have, because some days you just want to veg out, you want to unplug and get off into no man's land and not have to think too much. That's definitely a good thing to have sometimes. Sometimes the world becomes a mess, and you gotta get your head out of it. So I don't understand why you play games. That's why. Unplug, get your mind out of it. All right, let's see how much we got. Boom. You know, hey, 14,000. I'll take it. Not bad at all. And we'll head back. So now I got 59,000. I couldn't tell where I was there for a minute. I'm gonna drive across this guy's field. Sorry. So I got 59,000. Go get the header. I think the header would ride the combine up to the store, drop off the header that I've got, and buy the bigger header. I think. I don't want to buy another field yet. I'm not ready for that. And I don't want to start trying to get cow equipment and stuff, because I'm not ready for that. Not even close. Not even close. So, what is it? Oh, that's that other, yeah, the other header. So let's take the combine and let's go up to the store, and we'll sell this one. Oh, it's going to be a long drive, 14 miles an hour, isn't it? We'll sell this one, and then we fill up with gas. Once we sell this one, that's going to be expensive. Once we sell this one, then I can get the other one. Go from there. That wasn't too bad, was it? Alright. $77. Shoot. Costs more than that to fill up a SUV or a big size truck these days. I'll take that. That's for sure. Shoot. I need those gas prices in my world. Alright. Of course, you could live in Europe. Of course, this is supposed to be Europe, but anyways, real world Europe, what is it, $7, $8 a gallon in gas? Unbelievable. I could do the money cheat and just get me the equipment, but then, you know, what's the point of playing? I never understood people that do that. Well, now I got all the equipment I want. Well, I mean, if you don't want to get to that point and all you want to do is do the bigger stuff, and, you know, that's what you enjoy, I guess I get it, but otherwise, you know, why cheat? I don't know. Never understood that. I can see if you're trying to show off equipment, you know, you want to buy one of everything, yeah, do the money thing, shoot your video, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that, I understand that, obviously, but, man, I see people play the game, and, like, episode 2, you know, and they've got you know, all this equipment and stuff, and, oh, yeah, we're doing this and doing that. Hey, you know, if it's fun for you, I guess rock and roll, make it happen, but I definitely don't understand that. Buy me the header. What is that over there? Oh, I got concrete planters. I couldn't tell what that was for a second. Alright. think I have to detach it, right? I don't know. Let me just detach it anyways. Detach. Get out. I don't think I have to detach it, but I'll find out. I think you could just pick. Oh, no, I guess I can't, can I? No, I do not want to sell my combine. It's the only one I got. Thank you. Now get out. Paid a fortune for that thing. Oh, 10,000. Alright, 10,000 it is. Back in my combine. And header select. So I sold that one, right? No, yeah. That's the one I sold? No. I sold that one. And now I want this one. Select. Buy. I couldn't change the color, so yes. Thank you very much. Still got 45,000. That's good. Look at that thing. Shiny. It's shiny. I'm just going to go around the building. 24,000 for a header. Good grief. Is that what they cost in real life? I wonder if farmers can't make a living, right? I wonder if they're so broke. Can I go in this door? Yeah, I can go in this door. Whoa! It's not that much bigger, but it is bigger. Yeah, it helps if I don't run over that thing. It unfolds, I think, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Let me unfold. Let's go, unfold the header. Oh, yeah, look at there. Nice. I don't need it folded. Look at that thing. Nice. I can do some more corn now. Probably should have just saved up and got the bigger one, huh? I bet probably should have just saved up and got the bigger one. Oh, 5.7. You know, for a little bit more, I should have just got that. Should have just got that. Oh well. What are you gonna do? We got what we got. Should have done that. Didn't think. Well, it's because I want to get the big one too. So I think on the other one I'll get the bigger one. I'll use this for the corn. I still got small fields, and then what I can do is go for, what is this one? That's just sunflower. I can go for this one, the 7, for my regular crops at only 36. So one more field and I can do that. I get that big one. Start harvesting like a boss. Alright, so I'm going to stop this one here. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And tell me how to grow some cucumbers without killing them. And tell me how to do this game better. Go on by, guy. Jeez. And, you know, when you're out trick-or-treating, be safe. And have a great day. And we will talk to you. Wow, look at that. You get the grass blowing under the water there. That's very realistic. It's pretty cool. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.